Coming up in this captain's vlog, I get nervous.
It just makes my lips numb to think about it.
I hit a milestone.
I think this is the farthest I've ever sailed on my own, which is a milestone.
And I turn the boat.
Take a different tack. I think that's what you call it. I'm gonna tack.
This is the story of how a man with no boat ownership experience embarked on his sailboat life dream with very little money, a talent for telling stories, and a deep desire to know the sea. I'd like to thank my patrons for helping make all this possible. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment, or help out financially by clicking my Patreon link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and on with the show.
It sounds great. I've never been on a boat, and I don't think I can handle it. It just makes my lips numb to think about it. But if your friend is a good sailor and the craft is seaworthy, yes, I will go sailing. Yeah, let's go sailing. I have no other plans.
All right. I am ready to untie the lines, I think. Get out of here. All right, so I'm out in the channel now. I got R2-D2 on the helm. Everything looks good. It's a beautiful day. A little bit of wind, not too much wind. We might have no wind when we get out there, but never mind. So now I'm gonna deal with some fenders. These fenders haven't been removed in a while. I gotta remember to put those back on. Okay, now we gotta turn down the narrow channel. Okay, I got another motorboat. I'm just gonna, opportunity to change my sweater. Whee! So yeah, boats come through here pretty fast. And I am like just trailing bits and chunks of growth that are coming off the bottom of the boat. That's funny. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get that head sail out, see if I know what I'm doing here. Slight tension. Ah, balls. All right, I gotta go forward. Coast is clear. All right, should now be able to pull on that rope, line, sorry. It's not a rope, it's a line. And the head sail should flap out. Under control. Let's do right there. Picked up another half a knot. All right, so as we're slowly cruising down the channel here, which is the way I like it, nice and slow, everything's calm. Sun is out. It's very nice. I should explain that the reason I'm finally doing this is because I finally got an insurance policy for the boat. And it's basic liability, but it does come with an emergency tow service. Oh, which reminds me, I should turn on the radio. Radio's on. I rigged up some lazy jacks that weren't really finished on the boat. There were spots for them. There was a pulley system up there. So I used that pulley system and created some kind of like cheap lazy jacks. Lazy jacks are just these ropes that go up. They help control the sail when it comes back down again, and when you're on your own, it's kind of helpful to have something to hold the sail together. I also removed the little signal flag ropes that go up to the spreaders on the main mast. I did that because, one, I can't ever see using them, or at least not in the near future. Two, they were pretty rotten and needed to come down anyways. And three, if I need to like actually put a flag up for some reason, I can, I don't know, tie it to one of the stays. So go back up there. Okay, yeah, so right now I'm just going out of the Bodega Bay channel. It's kind of a narrow channel. It's well marked. Obviously, I don't know if you can see, but these big pylons on either side. So as long as you stay between those, you should be all right. I've got a little head sail out for the first time in a long time. Looks good, like all the repairs I made are still, at least they're still on the sail anyway. Looks like it may have did the trick. I'm doing 4.5 knots, so increased my speed quite a bit by putting up the sail. Motor sailing. What? Right, we are in Bodega Bay, finally. and it is flat and calm and beautiful. The biggest concern today is going to be crab pots. As soon as I get out a little further, I'm going to shut the motor off. The wind is directly behind us at the moment, and I'm just dodging crab fishermen. Got one on my starboard, one on my port. They're both coming in at like as fast as they can. I guess why wouldn't you go as fast as you can if you could go that fast? It's cool. So I've got 3 crab pots here on my port side coming up, and I'm going to get past them, and then I'm going to turn around, nose into the wind, and rig the mainsail. You can tell that I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I know I shouldn't be. It's a beautiful day. Everything's going my way, but I'm just nervous. All right, there's the wind. I want to just stay on this heading. No, that's not the wind. Basically back the way I came. All right, here we go. This is ready. Oh, nervous, nerves. Where's my shit? Okay, the lazy jack's got in my way, and now I don't like where the boat's going, so I'm gonna give myself a bit more room over here. Try again. So I don't know about those lazy jacks. They are definitely making it more difficult to raise the mainsail by myself. It might be easier to lower it again, but if I can't get it up, then what is the point? I think what the problem was I wasn't quite directly into the wind. I could ease out the main sheet too. That might help. Some of you more seasoned sailors are probably thinking to yourself, what is wrong with this guy? I just am not that confident in my abilities to do things on my own just yet, so I am taking extra precautions, and I think that's probably wise. All right, I'm gonna try this again now, coming around, nose into the wind. All right. R2-D2 on the helm, straight into the wind. Okay, let's try again. Okay, that's not great, but I think it'll do. Oh, the reefing lines are tangled. Oh, crap. There it goes. I'm going to point this thing in a direction now. Which way do I want to go? I want to go that way. All right, so I'm going to come through the wind and go that way. Here we go. All right, I turned the boat into a sailboat, finally. Now we're gonna turn off the power, put this sucker in neutral, go ahead and pull the plug. Okay. Oh boy, I'm sailing.
I'm sailing! I'm sailing! I'm sailing! I'm sailing! I'm sailing!
I'm sailing. 2.7 knots. All right, now I'm gonna get a little bit of head sail going. That's probably good right there. It's going too far. Oh, I cocked that up. Fell off the wind. There she is. There's the wind. Okay, I gotta reef this stuff in, I think. Nope, let it out, in fact. All right, I am sailing, man. This is amazing. I can't express to you what this feels like. I'm shaking like a leaf, but it's incredible. What a beautiful day. But we're getting out into the Pacific Ocean. Here's some big old swell, which you probably can't see on the camera, but it's Pacific Coast swell. What an incredible view. I'm just trying to experiment with the setup here a little bit. Just using R2-D2 on the helm. Seems to be working pretty good under sail. I've made it out past the buoy. I think this is the farthest I've ever sailed on my own, which is a milestone. Now I'm gonna try attack. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna steer into the wind, and then I'm going to fall off and take a different tack. I think that's what you call it. I'm gonna tack. I'm not tacking into the wind right now. I'm just going almost directly downwind, and I'm gonna turn around and go back the other way. Just do some zigzags back and forth. So wish me luck. First thing I wanna do, how do I do this? Disengage R2-D2, pull into the wind, roll up the furler, or at least most of the way anyways, and then jump on this line. All right, so here we go. Putting that in standby, rounding up into the wind. Boy, it's heavy. Come on. Wasn't that great, but we are moving in the right direction, and the mainsail is heading the right way. I think I can sheet that in a little bit. All right, let's get that head furling sail out. There we go. All right, we're on a new tack. That's how it's done, I guess. All right, now I'm gonna sail in this direction for a little bit. See if I can avoid the land. Okay, I'm gonna try another tack here. I'm drifting a little downwind, and I wanna get a bit more to windward, so I'm gonna tack out quickly and then tack back. Let's see how that goes. Here we go, ready? Oh, this way. All right, second successful tack. I can see myself getting good at that at some point. I don't think I'm very good at it right now, but try another tack here. Am I ready for another tack here? No, right, really. Through the wind. All the way through the wind, come on. Oh, sloppy tack. Okay. You can be tacking back and forth. All right, so wind's falling off, and I am going to get the motor running here. All right, I'm gonna go forward and take down the main. All right, that is much easier with the lazy jacks. All right, let's tidy some stuff up. All right, I can tidy all that up when I get back. So yeah, I would have liked to sail a little bit further in there, but it's directly into the wind. And I was tacking back and forth, but I was just not really gaining much ground. So time for the motor. Gonna motor back in. It's 6:15. Low tide or ebb tide is at 6:30, so we should have a nice slack tide to come back in on the channel. So far, so good. Nothing's broken. Everything works. All right, I made it through the dog leg, back into the straight. I'm gonna set up the rolling furling jib. See if I can use a little bit of this wind. We've been going directly into the wind now for 20 minutes. All right, they gave me an extra knot and a half. Okay, so when I get to the straight part up here, I gotta lay out my dock lines and the fenders. Motor sailing again. What? Wow. I don't know if you can see, but the sky is full of birds. That's incredible. Hundreds of them. That head sail's not doing me any good, so try not to hit this pylon over here. Straight shot. I went ahead and pulled the sails down just because I'm still nervous and I feel like I got more control like this in case anything bad happens. Now we just go the length of this channel. Pop over to the marina, park this bad boy without crashing it. All right. It takes a long time to get down that straight back to the marina, but we are now entering Spud Point Marina. I'm not sure if you can see this, but the sky is glorious. Just unbelievable. Probably left it a little too late. It's getting dark and I don't even know how to turn the running lights on. So, good thing we're getting home right now. Next step is to go really slowly and not run into anything. It was at this exact moment that the camera battery died, but I made it back safely to the slip and was rewarded with a rainbow the very next day. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, or you can join the team by clicking on my Patreon linked in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.